It's time to get real with Eddie, here to help you understand the changing real estate market and meet your real estate goals. Over 19 years in the business, 2018 Realtor of the Year of Three Rivers, past president of the Three Rivers Association of Realtors, past director at Illinois Realtors and team lead of the Ruettiger Group at Baird Warner. Here's Eddie Ruettiger.
Welcome to Get Real with Eddie. Here in studio, of course, with me is Nancy Valley from the Ruettiger Group at Baird Warner. Nancy, I'm exhausted.
I am very exhausted.
That expo was amazing, but I am
wonderful and exhausted.
And now I have to double back. We're in Springfield tomorrow. At least I am. So
I'm heading to Memphis for a couple of days.
You're taking a little vacation, and it is well deserved, folks. Nancy did an amazing job helping with the Home Expo. She was the vice chair, and if you guys made it out, I hope you really enjoyed it. It was a great learning experience, a lot of information, and just a great time. So
there were a lot of classes I was interested in and peeked in on. Yeah. Several of them.
Yeah, there was a lot of information.
There's a lot of good information to be had.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's talk about the market. What are experts saying about the spring housing market? And we have a new deputy chief economist at First American. I don't know this name.
Odetta? Cushy?
I'm going to go with Odetta. Cushy's right. I know it's Cushy. All right. Odetta. That is a very unique name. What does Odetta say?
Very old-fashioned.
Is it really? I've never heard that.
Very old-fashioned.
You're talking to somebody that's got the middle name Clarence, so usually I'm good on the old-fashioned names.
Old-fashioned?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is an old-fashioned name.
I like that name, Odetta.
Yeah, I do too. It's cute.
Yeah. All right, what is Odetta saying?
Odetta, from Deputy Chief Economist from First American, is saying it seems our general expectations for spring is that we will see a pickup in inventory. In fact, that really seems to be happening, but it won't necessarily be enough to satiate demand.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Demand is still overpowering the supply. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Lisa Sturdivant. You're way better than this than I am. Chief economist at Bright MLS says,
there is still strong demand as the large millennial population remains in the prime first-time home buying range. Yep.
Daniel Hale, chief economist at Realtor.com. We are right now is the best of both worlds. Price increases are slowing, which is good for buyers, and prices are still relatively high, which is good for sellers.
Yes.
And that's true.
That is true. It's kind of, we're not going up quite as quickly. I'm not seeing things, even in a bidding war, getting out of control.
No. It's usually, you're getting into bidding wars, it's a couple thousand over list price maybe.
Right. It's not a big 10%, 20% over lit. We're none of that anymore.
It's not thousands and thousands and thousands,
no.
Tens of thousands of dollars.
No.
So Skylar Olson, chief economist at Zillow, there are slightly more homes for sale than this time last year, and there's still plenty of competition for well-priced houses. Buyers should prep their credit score, and sellers should prep their properties now. Attractive listings are going pending in less than a month, and time on market will shrink in weeks ahead.
And I think that's a really key point. If you're a seller, get your home ready to list. It's really important if you're looking for that top dollar quick purchase, because buyers are going in and they are spending their top dollar. They want to get their expectations of what they're going to get for that top dollar. They want a house move-in ready or very close to it, or a really good solid house with minimal problems.
Yeah. You want to try the next one?
Sure. Shay Chu,
economist at Realtor.com.
I wonder how close I am.
I don't think you're close at all.
I'm
I think
XU, I believe, is pronounced Chu.
You think so?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-huh. The first name,
I think you got the first name right. Shay, I think is right. Shay, I think so.
Chu. Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm going with it. While mortgage rates remain elevated, home shoppers who are looking to buy this spring could find more affordable homes on the market than they saw at the same time last year. Specifically, there were 20.6 more homes available for sale, ranging between 200,000 and 350,000 in February 2024 than a year ago, surpassing growth in other price ranges. So that first-time buyer house, 20.6% more.
I don't think we saw
Nationally.
that in our. Yeah, I was gonna say that's not in our market.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that here.
Yeah,
But-
nationally, but not in our market. So it is easier to find a home to buy now, though. We are seeing some increase in inventory.
A little bit.
You
little
know,
bit. Modest.
Yeah.
Modest increase.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
not something dramatic, and you don't want dramatic because then you're going to see prices fall
Right.
because of supply and demand. But we are seeing it, and if you look nationally, there's a Realtor.com's got a graph out, and Nancy sizing it.
Thank you. Thank
Welcome
you for
it.
that.
You're welcome.
Oh, man. Yeah, you needed to.
Seriously, I'm almost needed that Nancy sized.
Oh, I
Number
think you did. I think
Number
you did.
of homes for sale since 2017 for February of each year. So in 2017 we had 1.1 million. We had about 1.04 in 18, 1.1 in 19, 928,000 in 2020. Here's where we get rough. 2021, 464,000. 2022, 346,000. 2023, in February, there was 579,264 houses for sale.
That's it.
That's it. And then this February, 664,716. So we saw an increase, but we're not even near what we were pre-pandemic.
Yeah. We're about half.
About half.
About half.
2019 was 1.1 and we're at 660. So we're literally half. I mean,
And that was a busy year.
2019?
Yeah.
Yes. 2018 was rough. That was like a really weird, slow, odd year. Interest rates are starting to creep up around 5.5,
Yeah.
and it did put the brakes on stuff. So
But 2019 was things were picking up. Things were
yes,
happening.
yeah, we saw some interest rate tick downs a little bit, got down to 5.2, and we were moving forward.
Yeah, people were moving.
Yeah.
People were moving.
Realtor.com says there were nearly 15% more homes for sale in February than a year earlier. That alone could jolt the housing market a bit more for sales continue to appear. However, the National is still suffering from a housing shortage even with all of that new inventory. There's no doubt about it. We have a housing shortage.
Yes.
So
Some areas more than others, but definitely overall. Yes.
one thing that they're talking about too is single women are embracing home ownership. And I mean, good for them. That's amazing. Because we talked about last week's show with Cornell
Yeah.
on how it almost takes two incomes to buy a house nowadays.
Yeah. I have a lot of single women purchasing.
Yeah.
Not just first time buyers, but even second, third time buyers. And they are single women.
19% of all home buyers are single women, according to the National Association of Realtors, while only 10% are single men.
Yeah, interesting.
So why does home ownership matter to so many single women? Kenisha Padavo, I think I got that right.
Kensia?
Kensia?
Mm-hmm.
Kensia.
Potapov.
Padapov?
They do that to you just to...
Seriously, they find the most obscure, and I try to get these names right because I really do like getting names. The problem is I've never heard the name. If I hear a name, I am awesome, but I got to hear someone else say it first.
Yeah. It's a
Goes
thing.
back to the DJing wedding days.
It's a
So-
thing. And these names are not
common.
Right.
Yeah, it's not Smith.
It's not Fred.
Fred Smith.
Yeah, it's not Fred.
So, according to First American, single women are increasingly pursuing home ownership and reaping its wealth creation benefits.
Indeed.
This is true.
Indeed.
Top reasons to purchase a home from single women. 29% desire own their own home. 16% desire to be close to loved ones. 12% change in family situation.
Interesting.
Yeah, it does put an interesting aspect on it. I've had multiple clients that are out there that are single, both men and women, trying to find a property that works for them, and it is a struggle right now on the affordability factor.
Oh, it's a struggle.
So, and these interest rates not looking to come down anytime soon in any dramatic way. Granted, keep your eye on the market. Buy the house, rent the rate, but once you get that house under contract, keep your eyes on the market. There may be a good day, and if you've got a good lender, your lender should call you and say, you need a lock today. Rates are down today. Lock it.
Yeah.
Wait for that opportunity. You'll have that opportunity in 30 days.
Yeah.
You'll have that opportunity. And if you don't, you're going to have that opportunity to refinance it later.
Yes. I was just going to say, there's always refi, and we've all done it, and it's not a scary thing.
And if you don't have the opportunity, odds are you got the best rate there was to begin with.
Right.
So,
exactly.
I mean,
either way, you're winning.
Yeah, because the rate for renting is 100%. It's that simple. The rate for renting is 100% interest. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
So, still seeing the single woman being a huge impact in the market. 19%, I think that's up. I don't remember. I wish we had a scale of what it was last year, but I think
even the last 10 years.
I don't think it was that close to 20. I thought it was around 16%.
Yeah.
So
I got to say, women are making moves.
Absolutely. So, all right, let's take a look at Romeoville. So, median sales price in Romeoville in last February was $295. It is $272, down 7.8%. Here's the trick back. This year, only 12 houses closed. Last year, they had 21 properties close. Last year, they got 96.9% of asking price. This year, they're getting 101.4% of asking price. Do I think the property values went down 7.8% in Romeoville this February? I do not.
No.
I think you had some really ugly houses.
Yeah, we're back to that whole distressed house thing.
That sold for more money than the market.
Yes. And we're only talking 12 homes. So a couple of distressed homes will mess those numbers up.
And the market time was only 21 days.
Yes.
That is huge. That is down 55.3%. That is from the 47 days last year. And there was only 18 properties available at the end of February.
Yeah. Yep.
18 for all of Romeoville for single family.
18.
You look at the extended 12, the median sales price is $293,500. That's up 4.8%. There is where Romeoville is right now.
Mm-hmm.
The average sales price, $298,218, up 5.3%. So you're up basically 5% in Romeoville year over year.
Yeah. And that's what we have been kind of seeing, or what we have been thinking we were going to see this year.
Yep.
Was more like a 5%.
In the last
increase.
12 months, new listings are down 25%. Under contracts down 23%. Closings are down 19%, roughly. Average market time is up 7.1% to 30 days.
Mm-hmm.
You have a strong, healthy, lack of inventory market. They're getting in the last 12 months 100.4% of original list price.
Yes.
single family market is strong in Romeoville.
Very. Very strong.
Median sales price on attached single family, $259, down 1.3. And the average sales price is $266, $167, up 0.3. Again, same problem. 6 closed transactions. That is a 25% less closed than last year, where they closed 8 transactions.
So if you get one distressed, one dud, it's going to affect those numbers.
Yeah, it's a huge impact on the numbers. Average market time's 31 days. Inventory was 11 units at the end of the month. Now that's a big jump from last year. There was 5.
Yeah.
But still, 11 is not that many houses.
No. For all of Romeoville, that's not
That's
a little
20
tiny town.
for houses and condos and everything.
29.
29 units. But again, look at your median sales price for the trailing 12 months. $255 even, up 8.5%. Average sales price, $256,701, up 9.6%. Percentage of original list price received, 100.7, down 0.1% from last year. Market time is 23 days.
Mm-hmm.
That is down 4.4% from the 24 days last year. So you're seeing, again, a really strong market, about 5% growth on the single family. I would say probably around 9% growth on condos and attached, because you're seeing the pivot for, I bet you, for affordability going to duplexes, townhouses, things of that nature, and being more competitive. So it's definitely a strong market in Romeoville. And you look at everything they've done in Romeoville with the Metro line.
Oh, yeah. They've really, really worked on developing businesses and developing infrastructure, like the train line and all that.
Well, and you've got the whole new Weber Road corridor.
Yes.
With the divergent interchange that is now complete and it's done.
Oh, yeah. And let me tell you, because we go that way all the time, it is so nice.
Weber Road doesn't back up anymore at the interchange.
Never backs up.
Nope.
Never backs
nope.
up anymore.
You can put 30% more traffic flow through those things. My wife can't stand it. She does not like it.
Well, it's weird. It's different.
Yeah.
And if you're not used to it, it's like,
And there's another one. Did you know there's one at Hobart and 80?
Yeah.
But it's reversed. 80 goes over.
Yeah, it's funky.
So that one's even crazier.
Yeah, that's really funky.
So, but
it's cool. And it works.
Well, yeah, you cut down on the number of accidents, and that's the problem. When you're on that narrow bridge and you get an accident,
yeah,
there's nowhere for emergency personnel to get to stuff. So now that causes major traffic delays, major backups. These divergent interchanges eliminate the left-hand turn. Right. Most accidents occur on the left-hand turn crossing in front of a traffic.
Yeah. Well, you're backed up because you have to wait to cross traffic.
Mm-hmm.
So it backs up traffic. And if there's no left turn, then it's going to just flow smoother.
It flows so much smoother.
So nice.
I mean, it really has made a huge impact, I think, in Weber. And I think you're going to end up seeing more development come back into that corridor.
Oh, it's building.
Is it really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I haven't been over there.
They got a new Mercedes-Benz.
Really?
Being built right now. Mm-hmm.
I did not see that.
Yes.
Where's that at?
That is just north of Renwick.
Okay.
South of
Airport Road?
Yeah. South of Airport Road. I'm trying to... You know
where
those newer apartment buildings are on the east side of the road?
Okay, yeah.
It's just south of that. They're doing all the digging and
so basically almost across from where the Scene 75 is. Kind of, sort of.
Just kind of, a little bit south of that.
Okay.
Yeah. But in that general area, yeah. I'm very excited about that.
I imagine you
I
are.
don't have to go to Naperville all the time to.
Who's the dealer coming in? Do you know?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I just know it's Mercedes.
You just know it's a Mercedes?
Yeah. And that'll be where I take my car.
That'll be where you take your car.
I'm very excited about that.
That's just a hop, skip, and a crawl.
Yeah. That's like
From your house.
I can set a 7:30 a.m. appointment and be there and leave the house at 7:25.
Look at that. Look at that.
know.
That is exciting.
I'm very excited.
I need to get a new
It's
car.
the little things, man.
I need a new car. I really do one of these days. I just got...
Chloe got a sweet ride.
What'd you get?
She ended up getting a Hyundai.
That good of a car. Okay.
Yeah.
You can't remember the name. That's okay. It's all right.
It's like not a Genesis,
but they
it's
load. The Hyundai likes to load with features, like a features. They got tons of features.
This car is so sweet.
Yeah, they load
Sonata.
them. A Sonata. Oh yeah, that's a nice car.
It's a Sonata, but it's a higher trim. Ooh, it's really nice.
Yeah, that's really nice. They really load the features in those cars. So, all right. So, anything left on Romeoville and the properties? I think that their numbers are strong. I think that you got clickbait here, where people are going to come in. Closings are down 42%. Prices are down 7.8% year over year in Romeoville. No, do not listen. Do not pay attention. This is not like, oh my God, panic, sell now market. No, it's not.
No, it's actually a really strong market that had a couple of
lower end properties that sold probably for higher dollar amounts than they should have.
Yeah.
I mean, that's honestly what's going on. So,
and depending on what condition they were in.
it's it's a shame. Like, what is it? The way CoreLogic does their pricing.
Yeah.
And how they look at what the house sold for, and then what it sold for the next time, and they do that span. It's a shame we couldn't get those numbers, but I don't think they do that on a micro suburban town like Romeoville or Joliet or Plainfield. Yeah. They're usually looking at your bigger towns because it's such an in-depth process. It's such data-driven, statistical-driven process to come up with the way they look at the price increases of the market and what's going on in the market. It really would make a huge difference to know and have that data. But I mean, because that's the problem with the sales method. It doesn't necessarily reflect what's truly going on. Last year, we had some properties that were selling that were probably $295,000 houses that sold for $295,000. This year, we probably had 265 houses that sold for $270,000 because of lack of inventory and lack of everything.
Yeah,
it's just that's where the market's at right now.
Yeah.
So, all right, we're going to take a quick break. After the break, we're going to talk about the outdoor projects can boost your curb appeal when selling. So keep it here with Get Real with Eddie.
Eddie Ruettiger, a licensed and experienced realtor with 22 years of success in the industry, is the team lead of the Ruettiger Group, associated with Baird Warner. Eddie has assisted innumerable residents of the area in making informed decisions regarding real estate matters. What sets Eddie and his team apart is their personalized approach that prioritizes your needs. They empower you with the right tools, information, and guidance to make the best decisions for you and your family. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in a property, Eddie provides you with the insights and resources to make a sound decision. At the Ruettiger Group, you are always in charge, and your needs are paramount. Eddie's team believes in educating their clients and helping them navigate the complex real estate landscape with ease. So, if you're in need of a reliable, experienced, and trustworthy real estate partner, look no further than Eddie Ruettiger and the Ruettiger Group at Baird Warner. Find out more by calling Eddie at 815-823-5478. That's 815-823-LIST, or visit yourdwellings.com.
It's Eddie Ruettiger from the Ruettiger Group at Baird Warner and Get Real with Eddie. I want to bring to your attention the Herbert Trackman Planetarium at Joliet Junior College. My son loves this. They offer free shows on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. It's perfect for stargazers. The show provides excellent astronomical instruction and entertainment for no charge. That's right, it is free on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. The planetarium features a 30-foot diameter dome, a new OmniStar digital planetarium projector. During the shows, you can enjoy sky tours using the projector and PowerPoint presentations covering a wide range of astronomical topics. For more information, please visit jjc.edu/planetarium. And for you educators out there, they are open for field trip bookings. So go to jjc.edu/planetarium.
Consider joining the Ruettiger Group at Baird Warner as a realtor. We offer a supportive and collaborative environment for our members and are currently expanding our team. Our focus is on training and education to ensure that our members are equipped with the knowledge and skills necessary to serve their clients successfully. At the Ruettiger Group, we are committed to helping our members develop both professionally and personally. Our ultimate goal is to support our members in achieving their goals and making a positive impact in the real estate industry and in the lives of their clients. Our founder, Eddie, believes in teaching members how to serve their clients, family, and community, rather than just generating a commission for the brokerage. He emphasizes the importance of being capable of going out on your own and receiving an amazing return on your value. To learn more about becoming a part of our team, please contact Eddie at the Ruettiger Group at Baird Warner. Call Eddie at 815-823-5478. Again, 815-823-5478.
It's Get Real with Eddie, where everyone deserves the opportunity of home.
Welcome back to Get Real with Eddie. All right. You are the queen of outdoor projects, I would say. You guys have.
Really, yeah, we do a lot outdoors.
Yeah.
We like our yard.
With your 95-degree hot tub. I mean, pool.
Would you stop with the... It's only 90. It is not 95. It's
We're,
90.
down to 2 weeks for opening? Because you'll open it Memorial Day weekend, right?
Yeah. So, what's a month?
Yeah.
Just before. So, about a month.
Yeah. Today's...
About a month.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, you're looking at today's the 9th, so...
Yeah, so a month. Well, depending on... I'm not sure what the weekend... That mid-weekend in May... And depending on what the weather, I mean, if we get warm, like they're kind of talking, it's supposed to start warming up now.
Yeah.
And kind of be warmer now the rest of the spring, then we'll get it sooner rather than later.
I want a 110-degree day. I'm just like waiting for it. I just want to go sit out in that heat.
And just cook?
Yes.
You just cook in the car. You can do that. I'll get in the car sometimes when I've been in the air conditioner way too long. And I'll get in the car and it'll be that 120. I'll just shut the door and sit there for a minute, just warm up.
But that heat is just too. The air is too
stagnant.
Thick. Yeah. That's the only downside. See where it's if it's 110 degrees outside, you got that humid with it, the humidity usually.
Around here, yeah.
So usually it's different. It's different than the car heat because it's that dry.
Yeah, it's like Arizona heat.
Yeah.
As opposed to here heat.
Yes. All right. Projects can boost your curb appeal when you sell.
Yes. And they don't have to be huge projects.
No, actually.
They really don't.
So outdoor features that have the best returns on investment. Standard lawn care service, a 217% return on investment.
Yeah. Get the weeds out of your yard. Get the weeds out.
Yeah. Overall landscaping.
Make sure it's mowed.
Your landscaping upgrades, 100%. Get 100% return.
So, not even huge upgrades, but like freshening up your mulch, if you have mulch.
Mm-hmm.
Freshening up your rock, if you have rock. Mm-hmm. Maybe doing a little decorative this and that. Do fresh plants and planters.
Mm-hmm.
The pet peeve I have of houses
mm-hmm.
is that mildew that's grows, that green mildew, moldy
Mhm.
crud that
Yeah.
on the side of the house,
Yeah.
on your siding, go get a bottle of the stuff from Menards. It's $10. Attach it to your hose, spray it down, and when it rains, it'll
Clean
come
it.
off.
Yeah.
Not really hard to do, not super expensive, will make your house look so much better.
Yeah. Yeah.
So much better.
Outdoor kitchen, 100% return on investment.
I've always wanted an outdoor kitchen. That is one thing we don't have.
Looks like you got a project for this year.
I don't know.
New patio, 95% return on investment.
Yeah, I could see that.
Mm-hmm. New deck, 89% return on investment.
I'm surprised a new deck isn't a little bit higher.
I was
honestly.
thinking the same thing. If a new patio is 95, I thought the deck would have been the same thing, same price.
At least.
Yeah.
At least that.
So
Of course, wood is not cheap anymore.
and most of them though aren't wood anymore. Most of it's composite.
I was going to say, and if you upgrade to a composite, you can't tell me that that's not worth more.
Well, and here's
Well, of course, it does say wood deck.
it does. That's what I was just going to point out. It says wood deck.
So maybe a composite.
A
would be
composite
more.
might be 95% return.
Yeah, I could totally see that.
Oh yeah, because if the downside with the composites though is your the floors that your joists or that you walk on, that's composite, but the stuff that's on the ground and underneath the joisting,
It's
that's
wood.
still wood and that still can rot out.
Yes, but it's going to take a lot longer, and you're not going to have to seal that top
All the time.
all the time
Yeah,
and
exactly.
worry about that. Because I'll tell you what, that maintenance.
Well, we just got our shed done and it's composite on our shed.
Yeah.
now. And
Nice.
God, it looks
And, like,
gorgeous.
Yeah, composite fencing,
Mhm.
all that stuff. Oh, it's expensive up front. Not gonna lie, and it ain't cheap.
No.
But overall, when you're dropping $400 or $500 every other year, at least $400 or $500 plus every other year for stain, and you got to power wash, and you got to do all that stuff to maintain those fences, it adds up.
I'm surprised a fire pit or fire area is not on this. Because that, I think, is very inexpensive to do.
Well, they say best return on investment.
I think you would get 150% return because the cost is so cheap. It's just a lot of labor.
Yeah, it is a lot of labor.
Oh, yeah. Because you got to, usually, if you're doing it right, you're digging out the area, removing
Right.
the grass, you're coming back in, you're putting in some kind of stone.
Right. Your subfloor, if you will.
Yeah, yes. And,
And doing it right, and you got to line it and all that. Yeah, you want to do it right.
mhm.
So it's very labor intensive, but you're right. It's not real cost. It's very cost effective, and a lot of people like it.
Probably $1,000 I bet you'd spend. And that's, I think, putting in, it's if you do
Oh,
the labor
yeah.
yourself. If you had somebody else do it, you'd probably be about $2,500.
Well, and it depends. It
Yeah.
depends on how big it is.
True.
Where it's located, how, and then you want to put some kind of, perennials or something around by it. You want to decorate around by it, all that. But still.
See, I don't know if I'd want flowers around it. I like that open aspect of it.
Well, like ours, we have the flowers and stuff are behind.
Okay.
So it's a block for privacy
Mm-hmm.
because everything gets tall. So you're sitting there, you've got some privacy because we've got a lot of windows looking at us in our yards.
You're not that bad, though.
Oh,
Are you?
yeah,
I didn't notice that.
yeah. But see, we've done a lot of landscaping
Mm-hmm.
to kind of help
Offset
block
those?
some of that,
Yeah.
offset some of that.
Yeah. It makes a difference. And it makes sense, too. When you got so many people coming over and you're in the pool all the time, you really want to have that privacy aspect.
Yeah, some privacy. I mean, really, there's not a whole heap of lot, but like my husband said, if they don't like it, turn away. Yeah. But I mean, it does help with sound and
Yes.
some privacy because the neighbors want their privacy too.
Yeah,
So,
this is true, too. This is true. So, it's just little things that could help you. One of the other things I noticed too, laying down stuff on the outside of the house to combat bugs.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I get a lot of spiders around my lights. And I actually noticed, because last year I saw a tip online.
Yeah.
You spray the light with WD-40.
Yeah, but then your light gets
No.
crazy. No?
No. Dries out. It was perfectly fine. Didn't even notice it.
Oh.
And
Okay.
I went over this year,
Yeah.
and I just noticed there was no spiders around or webs around the light.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. And it because it's WD-40, it handles the rain very easily, because that's what water displacement is what it stands for.
That's a good. I've never thought about that. We changed our light bulbs to yellow bulbs
To help keep the bugs
in the
away
summertime.
in the summertime. So I didn't even think of that. So
Yeah.
the other thing I have to watch for is, and you want to definitely watch this, is we've got one spot where the robins like to try to nest.
So we have these spike things.
And I did the tape last year,
Oh, okay.
and it
we
helped
have
a little.
spikes,
Yeah.
and they're little. They're like 6-8 inches long and maybe 3 inches wide, and the spikes themselves, they're strips, and then the spikes themselves maybe 3 inches tall.
Yeah.
It's just enough to make it uncomfortable that they're not going to want to
Then
land.
they don't want
right
to nest
there.
there. Yeah, they
Right.
don't want to nest. Yeah.
And we have them on our pergola. We have them around by our one light out front that they just love that light.
That's the backlight on our patio.
Yeah,
Our-
and you
by the
can
back
cut
door.
that strip if you need it to be smaller and just put it on there. And they don't bother it.
I think I'm going to go with the spikes. I'm going to go out and put them out this year, because they did try the tape worked for a while, but then when that second nesting season comes around,
Yeah.
not the first one but the second one,
Yeah.
I noticed they started trying to build a nest again. And it's not that I care that the nest is there. What I cared is when we go outside, they would dive bomb my head.
Yes. Oh, yes. Let me tell you.
I'm like, like you'd have to go out with like a lid or a garbage can or something, because they were flying.
Oh, they will just. Oh, they used to do that to us when we were in the pool, because there was a nest in one of the bushes over by the hot tub.
Yeah.
And they get upset when you go out to,
Yeah.
like I'm working on the pool, skimming the pool or whatever, and they're just freaking out. Yeah. Yeah.
And you're not even paying any attention to them, but so. All right. 16058 South Clearwater Drive in Plainfield is for sale in Creekside Crossing. This is a Ridgefield Elevation B model with 3 bedrooms, 2 bath. This is a ranch house with a 3-car garage and a full basement. Asking $564,900. You have 2171 square feet, so 2,171 square feet on this unit. And it is on an 11,475 square foot lot. So you got a lot of space. This, of course, comes with a standard 10-year structural warranty and 1-year warranty from the builder in Creekside Crossing, Plainfield Schools with Plainfield North High School. Definitely want to check out, again, 16058 South Clearwater Drive in Plainfield for $564,900. All right, after the break, let's talk. Does it make sense to buy a home right now? I think we've had this conversation once, and it just keeps coming back up. Oh, it's not a right time. It's not a right time. It is. I think it is. But we're going to talk about it after the break. Keep it here with Get Real with Eddie.
Consider joining the Ruettiger Group at Baird Warner as a realtor. We offer a supportive and collaborative environment for our members and are currently expanding our team. Our focus is on training and education to ensure that our members are equipped with the knowledge and skills necessary to serve their clients successfully. At the Ruettiger Group, we are committed to helping our members develop both professionally and personally. Our ultimate goal is to support our members in achieving their goals and making a positive impact in the real estate industry and in the lives of their clients. Our founder, Eddie, believes in teaching members how to serve their clients, family, and community, rather than just generating a commission for the brokerage. He emphasizes the importance of being capable of going out on your own and receiving an amazing return on your value. To learn more about becoming a part of our team, please contact Eddie at the Ruettiger Group at Baird Warner. Call Eddie at 815-823-5478. Again, 815-823-5478.
It's Eddie Ruettiger from the Ruettiger Group at Baird Warner and Get Real with Eddie. I want to bring to your attention the Herbert Trackman Planetarium at Joliet Junior College. My son loves this. They offer free shows on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. It's perfect for stargazers. The show provides excellent astronomical instruction and entertainment for no charge. That's right, it is free on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. The planetarium features a 30-foot diameter dome, a new OmniStar digital planetarium projector. During the shows, you can enjoy sky tours using the projector and PowerPoint presentations covering a wide range of astronomical topics. For more information, please visit jjc.edu/planetarium. And for you educators out there, they are open for field trip bookings. So go to jjc.edu/planetarium.
Eddie Ruettiger, a licensed and experienced realtor with 22 years of success in the industry, is the team lead of the Ruettiger Group, associated with Baird Warner. Eddie has assisted innumerable residents of the area in making informed decisions regarding real estate matters. What sets Eddie and his team apart is their personalized approach that prioritizes your needs. They empower you with the right tools, information, and guidance to make the best decisions for you and your family. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in a property, Eddie provides you with the insights and resources to make a sound decision. At the Ruettiger Group, you are always in charge, and your needs are paramount. Eddie's team believes in educating their clients and helping them navigate the complex real estate landscape with ease. So, if you're in need of a reliable, experienced, and trustworthy real estate partner, look no further than Eddie Ruettiger and the Ruettiger Group at Baird Warner. Find out more by calling Eddie at 815-823-5478. That's 815-823-LIST. Or visit yourdwellings.com.
The face for radio, the heart for real estate. It's Get Real with Eddie.
All right. Nance, do you think it's the right time?
Absolutely, positively, beyond the shadow of a doubt, yes.
Right time to buy a house.
Yes.
So, Fannie Mae and Pulsonomics. All right, published the results of the Home Price Expectations Survey. It asks more than 100 experts, economists, real estate professionals, and investment market strategists on what they think will happen with home prices. Because this is the biggest thing. Everybody keeps saying, I'm going to wait until the market crashes.
Yeah, no, you'll be waiting a really, really long time.
So, estimated house price performance, December to December, as forecasted, all right, from Q1 of 2024.
I just got a question.
I have an answer.
Okay. So somebody says that to you. I'm going to wait until the market crashes, which, for innumerable reasons you and I have discussed, market's not going to crash.
Yeah.
But my question to them then is, okay, let's say the market crashes. Why did the market crash, and how do you know you're going to be able to buy a house then? If the market is so wonky that it's going to force the housing market to crash,
Mm-hmm.
what's going to happen to your income? What's going to happen to you? So,
Mm-hmm.
how are you waiting? Just saying. Okay. No.
I completely agree. That's a great question. That is a great question. I may have to steal that.
Okay.
So, because what makes you think it's going to crash?
Yeah. What would be the causing factor to make it crash? And how is that causing factor not going to hurt you in order to give you a strong position to rent out my
because you
house?
look at what happened in 2008 when the market did crash.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why everybody keeps going, there's going to be a market crash, because they still have PTSD from 2008.
I get it. I was there.
Mm-hmm. I was there too. Yeah. I was sitting at those tables crying with people, let me tell you. And
I was crying. I was doing some of the crying.
Yeah.
I get it.
And you're sitting there and going over the numbers, and you're right. There was houses I could have bought for $100,000.
Mm-hmm.
but I couldn't get a loan. I didn't have the financing. I didn't have the income. I couldn't couldn't do it.
Right.
You just could not do it.
Right. That's why there were houses sitting on the market, because
For
nobody could do it.
4 years. Our
Yeah.
market time was 4 years.
So, again, that's my question, is what makes you think you can wait?
I
And
don't
that
know.
you'll be in a better buying position at that point.
Well, here's where you get into the other side, and that is the estimated home price performance. They are predicting in 2024 prices will go up 3.78%, 3.36% in 2025, 3.87% in 2026, 4.18% in 2027, and 4.11% in 2028. So that is the next 5 years.
And let me point out that that's more of the pre-unicorn normal, 3 to 4% growth per year.
Correct. And I think
we're
those numbers.
normalizing the market.
I think the numbers are actually low for what I don't think we're showing a normalized market. Because you look at Romeoville, we just talked
We just
about.
showed it, 5%.
5% is where they're at. And they're actually 8%, almost 9% on attached.
Yeah. So, I think locally those numbers are off, but this is national.
So that is 19.3% growth in the next 5 years.
Mhm.
So the market's going to be up 20%, let's be honest.
Yeah.
That's
So
what I've been saying. And people
How long
ask
are you
me.
going to wait?
Yeah.
What advantage is there to wait?
And let's go, well, if you're buying a house in Romeoville right now, we're going to say 293.5
5, yeah.
is the average price.
Average median price year over year.
So that means when you go to buy, if you wait 5 years, you're waiting for the market crash. So it's going to be at least 5 years before the market crashes. Now you're looking at 352,200. Okay?
Yeah.
So right now, if I was buying 3.5% down, I need for a down payment then in 20 years, or in 5 years, I need $12,327.
Mm-hmm.
Versus right now, what was it, 295?
293.5
times, I need $10,200. So there's a $2,000 difference in my down payment.
Mm-hmm. Just in your down payment.
Just in your down payment.
That's not closing costs. That's not extra on your loan. That's, yeah. And that's 5 years. You're not getting equity.
Yeah, because you lost $50,000 worth of equity, basically.
Yeah.
Almost $60,000. Because
Right.
it's $293 right now, and it's going to be $252 or $352. I'm sorry. That's $60,000 worth of equity you've lost.
Yeah, because you're dilly-dallying around. How is that financially smart? Explain.
So and here's the thing. Okay, let's say it goes up to, all right, it's 293.5.
Yes.
And in the next 5 years, we're going to actually use the,
Okay.
I will say that 19.3 is what I said.
Yeah.
So it goes up, all right, 19.3. So now that's 350,
Mm-hmm.
145.
Yeah.
There is a market crash. The market goes down. How much do you think it's going to go down with this lack of inventory? Because we're not anywhere near building enough houses to have the lack of inventory issue settled in the next year, maybe in 5 years. Let's say
Let's say,
10%,
Okay.
5%. What do you
Yeah.
think?
yeah.
Okay, so it goes down 10% in 1 year. That's still 315. I'm still ahead of the game. I bought the house for 293 this year.
Yeah. And that happens 5 years from now.
Mm-hmm.
The market crashes 5 years from now. You've still got equity in your house because you originally bought it for 293.5, and dropping. It's still at 315.
Not to mention
So you still got basically $20,000 in equity.
all of the
Even with
principal
the fall.
payments. All the principal payments you made that brought down your principal Because you don't get that money back in rent.
Right.
You don't get that money back in rent.
So, again, show me how you're losing out by buying now. Show me.
I don't see how you're losing. I think every aspect of this market is huge. Now, they used 400,000 as their number, and that at 400,000, that means you're going to be up 83,385 in 5 years, in 2029. So honestly, folks, if you're looking to buy a house, buy a house. If you're looking to buy investment property, buy investment property. There is everything shows win-win-win scenarios right now as the numbers are shown in today's market. I don't see anything out there that is going to cause an issue.
I don't either. I mean, I can't guarantee that there's not a meteor coming, and in which case it really won't matter. But I'm just saying.
Well, there is a meteor coming, and it's supposed to be here, I think, in 2099, or no, 2190. That's it.
2190.
Yes.
Okay.
So
well, we got a little bit of time.
I think we got some time to address the meteor.
Yes.
So, and it's not even supposed to hit us. It's supposed to come between us and the moon.
Moon?
Yeah, it's supposed to get that close.
Really?
Yes.
If everybody kind of runs to one side of the earth, can we make it kind of just a little?
Skim by?
Yeah, kind of skim by. If
I don't
everybody
know.
runs to one side.
And again, this was something I saw on Facebook, so who knows the accuracy.
Kind of funny.
Oh, it cracks me up. All right, well, that wraps it up with Get Real with Eddie. Don't forget, check us out online 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year at getrealwitheddy.com. Talking about your largest investment, your home.
Thanks for listening to Get Real with Eddie. Eddie Ruettiger is a realtor at Baird Warner in Plainfield, license number 475141896. Managing broker Steve Engel. For more information on your neighborhood, call Eddie at 815-823-5478 or visit yourdwellings.com.